framed to me could mean a lot of things, but as a whole, I think it means kind of a jigsaw. It's kind of locking pieces together, not just the company or the counts or the movement, but kind of one whole, like breathing together, making the connections between everyone.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking extracts from different pieces I've worked on in the last couple of years. So one is Babel that I created with Damien Jallet. I also take some extracts from Puzzle, and then Loin, which is a less known piece here in England. So there's some extracts that I felt would be really relevant to remount with such a big group of dancers, and it creates an opportunity to amplify certain things that I had done before in previous work. Right now I'm in the middle of the process, so I'm trying to see how all these things can connect and become another story, and a story that would, make sense for these dancers.
They are all very different dancers. They have all come from different styles, but somehow they all interlink together very beautifully.
I see a lot of things in the dancers happening on many different levels. All of a sudden, these people start to get knowledge about themselves, about the relationships between them, and I think that's very valuable.
This year, I've connected a lot with sort of Larbi's way of working, so it's developed me as a dancer.
I think I really connected with myself and my confidence.
I feel like I've reconnected with dance. I feel like my passion for it has just gone even further, but also it's been so nice to be in an environment where everyone is so passionate and from so many different backgrounds, and yet we can all connect because we have this one same passion.
The piece is progressing really quickly, actually. It's kind of crept up on us. At one point we had 20 minutes, and then it just overnight literally turned into an hour-long piece, which is kind of exciting.
It was a bit mind-blowing at first, but now we're all getting put into sections, it's all piecing really nicely together, and I think everyone's starting to really feel the company sort of environment. I definitely feel like I'm getting deeper, especially being inspired by Larbi. Like, especially when he comes here, he has this vibe that everyone just gets sucked into his world, and it's so nice.
You get something different from the movement each time you do it. Personally, I find more detail in the movement and more meaning, more intention behind the movement each time I do it. You start to draw links between all of the motifs that we do, so it's interesting because they're actually from different pieces by Larbi, but they all kind of make sense together.
If I'd have seen this piece before I was even chosen to be in the company, no way would I thought I've been able to do it. The journey I've come as a person and as a dancer is incredible, and when I look at the piece now, it's really starting to get to where it needs to be for the premiere.
I think they're definitely putting themselves completely open to it, so I feel an extreme openness, and I think the connecting to the work always happens around the time that the premiere is coming. Then I think we really need to take a step further.
Did that even just happen?
I know, I'm just like, when are we going on stage there? Like, what?
It was like better than anything I've ever done.
The best feeling in the world, like undescribable, literally.
Like, you connect with like all of your like memories and stuff, and it just all comes into one. Like, and it's so emotional, but it's such a good feeling.
You see everyone can express themselves through their dance, but then you see them express something even deeper than themselves that you didn't even know was there, and you didn't know was in yourself, and it was just like
it was just alive.
Yeah.
Like it was buzzing.
Yeah. I think it was like we all had this energy.
And we use each other's energy,
we
like
use each other, we bounce off one another to
connecting to each other during the piece. It just revitalizes you. Like it's amazing.
While I was in watching the show, I was like there every single second with them because everything is so precious for me, you know. So every single detail meant something, and I was blown away because I felt like everybody was doing every single thing we had spoken about in their own honest way. It's theirs. It's what they have made, and it's thanks to them. And I'm really proud to have been part of this. So I'm very thankful.